Where will he go? Hey guys, this is the Aaron Order Sports. This is my sports channel. If you like sports, this is the channel for you. So do me a favor, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna be I talk about all sorts of things: basketball, football, hockey, baseball, World Cup. I'm gonna be talking about the World Cup more as we get closer to the as we get closer in the tournament as the final 16. As we get closer to the eight, and then the four, the yes, semi quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals. We could talk about World Cup and who's going to win the World Cup. We'll talk about this. But yes, baseball, basketball, football, NHL, and all that, and World Cup and all that. But yeah, so let's talk basketball here. I've been talking a lot about basketball lately. The baseball, I hope baseball news picks up as we get closer to the deadline now, because I really want to talk baseball as my favorite sport. I should have talked about hockey, but whatever. But here, if you're basketball, but yeah, so LeBron James, as you know, but for a few days now, LeBron James, he's not returning to the Lakers. He decided to leave. He decided not to return to the Lakers, and he's decided that he's going to play one more season at least. It's always the past few seasons ever is he going to retire or not? Is LeBron going to retire or not? Well, we know for a fact he's not retiring, but we also know for a fact he's not returning to the Lakers. So, for possible options, what teams could LeBron be signing with? Obviously, it's going to be a team where he thinks they have a good chance of winning a championship. A really, really good chance of winning a championship. Okay? So, a lot of people are pointing towards the Warriors. The Warriors consist of Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Chris Porzingis. Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, obviously Hall of Famers, been to the finals. Steph Curry has won the championships. So LeBron joining them definitely makes them an affordable team. But the thing about that team is that their star players are old and they get hurt a lot. Age is might be an issue there. Steph can still play though, but as he gets older and his injuries is always lower bodies, his ankle and stuff like that. We'll see about the Warriors. Another team we're pointing towards to is Miami. Is he going to return to Miami? Miami just got Giannis to right? Greek freak to pair himself with Ben Adebayo, right? But I don't right now. I don't believe Miami is a contender in the East. I don't think Giannis makes him a contender in the East. They're not missing a lot of pieces. And my concern with Giannis is that he's been hurt a lot, and when you hurt a lot, especially in the lower body, like where his injury concerns are, the athleticism starts to go away, and he's 31, and he needs shooters around him, and I don't think Miami has that. Now they could add veterans minimum to shooters around him. We can add that, but they don't have any shooters around. Better is I know he can shoot a three, but I'm not. I'm talking about actual like 3-point shooters. Sign Tim Hardaway, but might need more. So I don't think. Obviously, with LeBron there, if LeBron does sign with Miami, Miami definitely will be definitely might be a contender in the East for sure. Might be a top in the East, but right now, no. Cleveland, yeah. Can you go back to Cleveland for a third time? Cleveland was in the third round of the Eastern Conference Finals. Got swept embarrassingly by the Knicks. Knicks had a Cinderella playoffs. After losing to the Hawks 2 games in that series, I think they went 13-1 and basically dominated the rest of the playoffs and end up winning a championship. And Cleveland, they just destroyed Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. So LeBron going back to Cleveland to join James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, and Mobley. I think if he joins Cleveland, I think he has a better chance of winning a championship with Cleveland than I think he has with Warriors and Miami. Yes, Harden is older and Harden needs the ball in his hands. So is LeBron, but Giannis also needs that. But Donovan Mitchell, he's about still in his. I think I don't know how old he is, but I don't think he's in his mid-30s. And Mobley is obviously in his mid-20s, getting his prime. And Jared Allen is probably I don't know how old he is, but I think he might be like near his 30s or a little bit under his 30s. So there's a better chance that I think there's a better chance he could win a championship there than Miami and Golden State. It definitely, if he did join Cleveland, I think it definitely gives him one for money against the Knicks. Knicks as I think it would definitely close the gap a little bit against the Knicks. And if he was on that team last year, I don't think the Knicks would have swept them. But yeah, I think Cleveland's the best choice. Go back for a third time, his hometown, his home city, where he delivered a championship in 2016 it was? Yeah, 16, 10 years ago. I think that's the best place for him. Like, share, subscribe, comment below.